big of a win for your team to set the tone for the weekend was this one?
Yeah, it's a good win. Proud of them for staying with it. It's just one of those weekends with the weather and everything going on. Um, you got to stay with it. And we talked about not getting distracted by changing start times, less crowd, weather, lightning delays, and just play. And I thought they did a good job of that tonight.
Have you guys made any decisions about Game 2 tomorrow?
No, we're in the process of doing that. I don't want to speak before we, concrete do anything. Does anybody have any good opinions on the weather? You guys all work for news stations and
Not looking good.
what's that?
Not looking good tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, okay.
Maybe in the morning.
When's okay? Breakfast game.
Yeah.
You talked about setting the tone. I feel like Christian really embodied.
He was great. Yeah, he was great.
He
Yeah,
has to have to come out there and
Yeah.
be aggressive.
yeah, he was great. It was great to see. And coming off of that, delay, you want to get off to a good start, and boy, he really got us off to a good start.
Did the delay sort of screw with your pitching plans at all?
Well, we would have sent Gage back out for the 7th. Other than that, no.
What did you see from Gage?
He is awesome. I think he's a great pitcher, and it's great. Another great performance. I mean, that's in my opinion 6 in a row. I thought he pitched good at Tennessee, and then the whole back half of the schedule. I mean, we won 4 of the 5, and everybody knows what happened last week. I mean, he did his job to put us in position to win. So that's what you want. Thought he could be a number 1 starter, and he has definitely proved to be that.
You talk about kind of those inflection points, those
Mhm.
moments. Felt like defensively, you guys came up with some
Yeah,
big
big
plays.
time. A couple big double plays in the first inning. Leadoff walk. And then nice jump and catch and throw by Michael, and good job by Jared to catch that with the runner, coming in his way. And then double play in the 8th was huge. Absolutely huge. So.
What can that do for a dugout? Getting bats back.
Yeah, big time. I mean, there is momentum within the game, that you create, pitching, defense, offense, base running. It's like one of those things, like if you ever get caught stealing, it feels like you immediately give up a run, the next inning. But I thought we controlled all those today. And that obviously starts on the mound, and the pitchers did a great job.
I think almost all your RBI hits were 2 outs, 2 strikes. They really worked to get that to count.
Yeah, we've been better. It hasn't been a secret when we've been able to get guys in, we win. Especially when you get pitching performances like that. Pitching, defense. 2-out hitting or hitting with runners in scoring position. Usually a good recipe. Really good at bat by Michael. Right there, and then Tommy. Following it up. Right away. To pick up 3 and get a little bit of separation. I thought was a big deal in that game.
How important was it to only use some of those top guys for 1 inning apiece, so you can save?
Yeah,
the rest of the game?
you have to win the game in front of you right now. That's just where we're at. But I mean, they play catch every day. You know what I mean? And all of them just did a little more than playing catch today. So everybody should be available for tomorrow.
What do you think was working for Gage in particular?
Yeah, I thought he located. I thought he subtracted enough with his off speed and just caught him in between. In terms of when to go, and so they missed some fastballs and got in between and early on off speed, and hitting's timing, pitching is disrupting timing, and I thought he did a really good job disrupting their timing today.
Was today one of the better performances you've had as a staff period this season?
I think so. Yeah, 100%. 1 run on a Friday. I know we gave up 1 run on a Friday against Florida. I think 6-1 win. But you like to see that, especially against a good offensive team that has had some recent success swinging the bat and hitting with power.
I say hitting's obviously contagious, but does it feel like pitching is that tonight and being able to hand the ball to the next guy and keep it rolling?
Yeah, I think so. I thought Christian did a great job, and then Nate did a great job. I mean, he walked the 1 guy, and then we got the 2 guys out that we brought him in, to get. And Fisher's been as hot as anybody in college baseball, so that was big leadoff strikeout right there, and then. You got the next guy to 2 strikes, and he lost him, and then executed the pitch to Furness to hit it right where we literally wanted him to hit the ball. I was like, God, please hit a 2-hopper to Braswell right here, and he hit a 2-hopper to Braswell.
Is that pretty satisfying when you game plan stuff like that?
Yeah, it is. Mainly because you only have 3 outs to get to win the game. Like, that's the reason it's satisfying. Yeah, it's no personal gratification until the 27th out is recorded.
When you guys are matching up with a team that's coming off of a performance that they had from a pitching perspective against a team like they beat last weekend, for Tommy to come out in that bottom of that first inning and kind of get the offense going, I mean, just how does that sort of maybe change the mentality within your team, and how do you guys sort of perceive what it maybe does to the other dugout?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's important baseball for us. It's important baseball for them, but like we just want to play well. You know what I mean? It's like we want to play well, and then we want to win. And I believe so much, and if we play well, we will win. And so it's like, all three of the phases were really good. I thought we played very good defense tonight. Obviously, we struck a lot of guys out, so that minimizes the plays and clutch hitting. Jared for the second run, with 2 strikes, and Maddox has been pitching well lately. He pitched well at Auburn, and he pitched well against A&M. So to push that second run across, Steven with a good 2-out hit right there. And then got his pitch count up early. I looked up in the 4th, and he was like pretty close to 80 pitches. I was like, wow, this feels like 2023 for once, which was awesome. So it was a good game. It was just a good baseball game.
What's your biggest worry in a rain delay?
The unknown, I think it's like, the pop-up lightning thing. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, sorry, coach, we couldn't see it. It just popped up. Like, I'm not a meteorologist. I don't know air pressure and wind and heat and it causing lightning. I don't understand that. So I think it's just the unknown. And, like you can look at a screen and you can look at another screen and it tells you like 2 different things. Like, I just literally looked at something that's supposed to be beautiful all day tomorrow. After it stops, like there's not another rain, there's not another lightning. And it's like, well, how is that different than what these people are showing me and telling me? And, spending a lot of years in San Diego and Tucson, Arizona, like, I don't know. This is a lot harder to figure those things out. Forget the baseball. The weather decisions.
With how well Christian came out and did,
Mm-hmm.
was it already the game plan to put Nate in?
We had a plan that we were going to utilize, and we felt good about it, and it lined up well to do that. And, I thought, we almost got to the point where we didn't have to use Griffin, but he threw 8 pitches. So, it's like not throwing, honestly.
What did you guys do during the delay?
What did we do during the delay? We made sure, we have good food for them post-game. We ate that meal during that time. It was good. It was some kind of tacos. I'm not sure where it was from. And then they were watching one of the other games was on. I think maybe Kentucky's game was on. So they were watching that, and we were just I was just communicating with administrators with what they thought with the weather and whatnot. Okay,
Coach.
thanks.
Jay.